Welcome again to Salem Audiology Clinic's product reviews. My name is Scott Frick and I am the head audiologist at Salem Audiology Clinic, and with me is Mr. Jim Reed, who has been doing product evaluations for us on new hearing aids as they come out. So one of the reasons we do have Jim do our in-the-ear product reviews is because of the condition of one of his ears, and that it's difficult for him to wear a behind-the-ear hearing aid because of the top portion of his right ear. So he actually has a very severe loss. So the fact that he's doing very well with an in-the-ear hearing aid, despite having severe loss, says a lot of good things about the product. He most recently has been trying out the ReSound custom hearing aid. The name of it is just strictly ReSound Custom. I prefer to call it the ReSound One Custom because it's on their, what they call their One platform. It was a new, innovative product from my perspective, with a distinctly new look for an in-the-ear hearing aid. Much nicer, honestly, I think more appealing to the eye than traditional in-the-ear hearing aids. And in addition to that, the push button itself is nice and large and easy to manipulate, I would think. But Jim is the actual now resident expert at this table as to how well that's actually worked. So we're going to talk to him about that and other features of the ReSound custom product right now. So Jim, you've been wearing these for a few weeks now, and so how has it been for volume and sound quality?
It has excellent sound quality. The volume is very good.
Okay. So how is it dealing with certain listening situations like background noise or sound quality of music, watching the TV? We'll talk more specifically about their TV connector device in a moment here, but how has it been for those type of situations?
It's been quite good. Very little background noise.
Okay. Any specific situations that you had with these that were interesting?
Well, they have a very good TV length.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, the sound is excellent. The clarity is very good.
Okay. Well, since you brought up the TV device, they actually call theirs the Unite TV device, and this is what it looks like. It has a volume control on the top, and it just plugs into the TV. It transmits directly from the TV into the hearing aids, so that you can actually use the hearing aids like headphones for hearing whatever TV show you're watching. I always like to look at how easy it is to set these devices up. Was it fairly easy, or did you have any difficulty?
No, this one here is very easy to set up.
Okay. And in your previous reviews of similar products, you've talked about the range of the TV transmitter. In that certain products, you know, I remember your favorite one, you could like walk all the way out to your mailbox and still hear the TV, and then some of the others, you walk out of the room and you lose connection with the TV. How did this do with it when it came to range?
With this one here, I can go anywhere in my house.
Okay.
As far as going outside, I lose it after I go outside. Okay. But anywhere in my house, it's very good.
Yeah. Now, why you'd want to watch it from outside, looking through your living room window, I wouldn't know, other than just to put it to the test. But it sounds like it's got the range that it needs, and most people would find that more than adequate.
It has a very good range on it.
Okay. Now, another unique thing about the ReSound aids, this is I believe the third rechargeable in-the-ear hearing aid that you've tried. You have also tried the Starkey in-the-ear rechargeable, and most recently you just tried the Signia in-the-ear rechargeable system. So we can make some comparisons there if you want. With the Starkey system, you had to set the hearing aids like on a little post to recharge them. The Signia, it was more based on induction charging, where you just lay the hearing aid down and it charges it. ReSound is kind of unique in that their charging system, is form-fitted to the shape of your hearing aids. So every single charger is unique to each individual. So it's like if you wanted to recharge your hearing aids and a different person who had this type of hearing aids charger, you actually couldn't do it. But at the same time, though, how did it work for actually just fitting them in there and getting it reliably charged?
They fit very good. I find it very difficult to put it in wrong.
Okay, that's a good sign. If it's hard to put it in wrong, then that's great. Especially you're pretty with it, but certain people may have manual dexterity options where putting it into the charger could be difficult. But you said it's hard to put it in wrong, which is a good sign.
Well, the charger is form fitted to the hearing aid, so it's almost impossible to put it in wrong.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay. Now, these hearing aids, again, have Bluetooth connectivity, which is one of the things that allows it to link up to the TV transmitter. But in addition to that, you can actually link it up to your cell phone, okay? And the way that works is then when someone calls you, you can actually hear the phone through the hearing aids. If you wanted to, I know you don't get too much into this, but you can actually stream podcasts, audiobooks, watch videos and stuff using your phone and listen to it through the hearing aids. How well did that work for you?
Well, I very seldom just listening to the TV, but I don't listen to much music.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but for phone calls, how well did it work for you?
It worked very good on phone calls.
Okay, good. Okay. Now they also have what's called the ReSound has a cell phone app on there that you can actually use to adjust the settings on the hearing aids, to adjust the volume, change the programs. It actually has a Find My Hearing Aids feature if you misplace the hearing aids. So how did the cell phone app work for you?
The cell phone app works real good.
Okay.
Once you get accustomed to it, it's very easy to use.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then another big difference between these hearing aids and pretty much all other in-the-ear hearing aids has to do with that button, because it is very different than most traditional hearing aids, but it has a very large button on the front of the faceplate. What did you think about that?
I would prefer a smaller button that has it sticks out a little bit so you can feel it.
Okay.
With this big button, if I don't get it pretty much to the center, it doesn't work right.
Okay. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I thought a bigger button would be easier to find and manipulate, but you found that that's not necessarily the case?
Well, it's not easier to find the center of the button because there's no part of it sticking out so you can feel it.
Well, I think their idea on it is with the button so big, as long as you get your finger on there and push against the hearing aid, it actually would change the settings. So, okay, well, that's some food for thought for anyone considering these, though. Other thoughts that you had about these hearing aids?
No, they're very good. Excellent clarity. Volume's very good. They're a real good hearing aids.
Okay. All right. Like, you like to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put these?
Well, I'd probably put these at a 9.
At a 9. What would make them a 10?
If I could talk to them and tell them to do something, and they would do it without me having to touch my hearing aid.
Okay, so if they had some type of voice assistant or something like that. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, do you have anything more to add?
No, not really. They're very nice, and I would recommend them to anybody that has any hearing deficiency.
Okay. Well, I think that then wraps up this product review. I call it the ReSound 1 Custom because of the platform. It's available at most independent private practices, including Salem Audiology Clinic. If anyone's interested in it, please feel free to contact us. If you like these reviews, please help us out and like, subscribe, comment below, and that helps the channel so that other people can actually get a chance to see these reviews as well. It helps to spread the word about it. In the future, we're probably going to have Jim try the new Oticon Own hearing aid, which is their new in-the-ear product, which is based on what's called the More platform, which they've had this product out in the behind-the-ear format for almost a year and a half, but now they've come out with an in-the-ear version of it, and that should prove as an interesting new thing for Jim to try out. So, and then there's a couple other products in the future that I'm also looking at for him. So, if you have any other questions or comments, please add them into the comment section below. And thank you for watching.